Beautiful night, beautiful light, and welcome back to love, peace, and happiness tarot. Coming to you live from Las Vegas, Nevada, I am your hostess. I go by Melinda, NailFanatic, and I want to thank you for joining me for this latest free channeled tarot message with its timeless essence from the Tarot in the Shadows series. If it resonates, pick it up and run with it. If it doesn't, leave it where you found it. Make your choices and decisions responsibly, because you're always responsible for the choices and decisions that you make. When you're tuned to Tap It Turned On, subscribe, tap the bell for all notifications, and give each video a thumbs up. You let your guides know that you're ready to receive your messages. For those of you who want personal services or personal questions, look below the video for detailed descriptions of how you can make that happen and on the website. For all of you new ones, we're so thankful and grateful to align with you now. And for our old ones, thank you for holding it down for the new ones to come around. So, with all that being said and done, remember, you might get triggered. You might not want to hear it, but that's what Tarot in the Shadows is all about. So, after these messages, we'll be right back.
Yay! Loyalty tribe. Vanessa, thank you for joining the tribe. So thankful and grateful. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Memberships are available, and I'm so excited to see you guys are excited about it as I am. All right, here we go. Starting from the P&Q Oracle. What is the message for Tarot in the Shadows at this time? Soplalo. Thank you, Cece, for moderating. So thankful and grateful for your beautiful presence. Yay. Okay, what do we have for the Tarot in the Shadows at this time? Please and thank you. All right. From the P&Q Oracle, what is it? Where is it? This one? Okay, this one. And what do we have? It's Q's drawing. This is Q playing b-ball. So Quinta said he's playing basketball. He feels like the net is so far away. Why does it feel like it's so far away? Oh my goodness. Something feels like it's so far away, I hear. All right. We need some kind of oracle deck. I was like, what oracle deck am I going to use? And I did not pick one. I did not pick one oracle deck. Okay, so use the Mahabharata. What's happening in the Tarot in the Shadows at this time? Please and thank you. There's a message here that I am to deliver. What is that? This one. Okay. Infinity. It's card number 34. Infinity. Okay. I see the conch shell. I see the tree. I see is that the sunrise or the sunset? Okay. Within that in conch shell, I see divine energy, source energy. We're going to read about this card from the Mahabharata. Oracle. Page 34, or card 34, is on page 88. Okay, so there's something here about in angel number 88 and power and a power team even. Okay, let's see. On the battlefield of Kurukshetra, the blowing of the conch in the morning heralded the start of warfare, and the blowing at dusk, the close of day. The conch is the most ancient wind instrument known to man. Considered a very sacred symbol, it can be traced as far back as the gift from the great ocean churning. The melodious sound of the conch increases positive vibrations. The spiral shape represents infinity and symbolizes the human journey through life, birth, and resurrection, signifying the announcement of good over evil, The pearly luster of the conch indicates purity and watery perfection. This card signifies the beginning of existence, the start of a promising period, positive energy, purity, innocence, and an increase of positive attributes. It could indicate a new spark, a new project, or the development of a new idea or vision, sowing the seed and accessing new information. It could also mean protection of life, a change of attitude, musical beginnings, musical inclinations, developing an interest in singing or playing an instrument, joining or conducting a choir or a band, or adding mantra chanting to your meditations. Okay. So you have the Infinity card coming out for the energy in the Tarot in the Shadows tonight. Okay, new changes, infinity, the human journey, cycles in that journey. An increase of positive vibrations. This is awesome. A change of attitude. This is awesome. There's so much beautiful stuff that came out of the book about this. Shall we have our Dear Jane book out? Let's see what Dear Jane book has to offer for the Tarot in the Shadows tonight. What do we have? The Tarot in the Shadows at this time. Thank you. Dear Jane, I got a raise, but it wasn't as much as I expected. Should I take it or try to negotiate up? The answer: if a woman doubts as to whether she should accept a man or not, she certainly ought to refuse him. Jane Austen. She talking about a raise. Jane Austen talk about a husband. Okay. About accepting a man. Okay. A person. Okay. So, in the guidance there is, when in doubt, leave it out. Okay. When in doubt, leave it out. So, there's that energy coming through. Interestingly enough, I had a conversation recently with a young lady who grew up as a very good friend of my daughter. And she manages a company out here. And in charge of hiring and other responsibilities, she was telling me that at this particular company, she is given a range of what she can hire, what hiring rate she can give somebody when she hires a new employee. She has to start at the bottom with her offer. If the person she's interviewing doesn't ask for more, she's not allowed to give them more, let them know that they could have had more. She can't hint at it, nothing. They have to approach her with, well, I need more. And if their asking is within the range, she's able to hire them. And so she said, sometimes I just sit there like, why did you just take yes? You could have got twice, like. And we were having this conversation with this lady who was offered a job, and literally she told them, no, that's not enough for me. I need this much. And what she said she needed versus what they offered her was twice as much as what she was offered, and she got it, and they hired her. So there's something here about asking for what you deserve, because things are turning better in your life. Maybe you've asked for what you deserve, and now it's coming through for you. Let's get the dominant energy affecting here is the Knight of Arrows. They said when it happens, it's going to happen quickly. When it happens, it's going to happen quickly. Okay. The Knight of Arrows coming through from, this is our deck, the Native Spirit Tarot. And so as a brand ambassador, you could get 20% off when you purchase this deck for yourself using the discount code below the video in the link. Okay. The Knight of Arrows. Okay. So let's see what the book has to say about this, because I like reading, because it does have the energy of natives. I want to understand more about the culture by understanding more about the deck. So let's see what we have. Here we go. The Knight of Arrows. The meaning: use clear-headed and logical thinking to achieve your goals. Be decisive. The symbolism: a warrior rides his steed into battle with clear purpose. Really? I really lost the page. No, I didn't. It's still open. Okay, cool. Upright, it means clarity and decisiveness. In reverse, it would mean brash decision making and fanaticism. But here is saying clarity and decisiveness. So this warrior is about to go into battle, but his purpose is clear. And he has his steed, so he can cover a lot of ground quickly. Oh, that's interesting. He has his steed, so he can cover a lot of ground quickly. So there's something here about being able to move through an experience very quickly, okay? Or get to an experience quickly. There's something about speed and quickly. Okay. Is it that something feels like it's way up there, so far away? I'm just so little and it's so tall. Something about that. Somebody different. Somebody's trying to get from here to there in some sort of way. I see that as well. Okay. There is a new beginning here, though, a fresh new beginning. So let's get the general guidance for tonight's message. What's the overall guidance, general guidance at this time? Thank you. Look at what came out, and I kind of like, it's still in the deck. It's the fear card. It's in reverse, and it's hiding in the deck, so we're not even going to address it. But the one that came out, look at that, growth. So there it is. You're putting fear back in the deck, going for your growth. The bottom of the deck is invest. What have you decided to invest your energy into? Okay. So we're going to use for our main tarot message as we go through this experience now in Tarot in the Shadows. We're going to use the Osho Zen Tarot. So we'll see what comes out. I do have the book handy. If I am guided to read from it, I will. I do have it, right? Yeah, it's right there. Okay. All right, here we go. So let's get some shuffles on the deck for our Tarot in the Shadows message tonight. Thank you. I see that you're really focused on growing. Like you're starting to see the light. Okay, you're above ground now. Something may still feel like it's far away, but you know that you're making progress. You're ready to go into battle because you've seen the benefits of handling things head on. It's working well for you, so you're going to continue to do that at this time. All right, I heard after this final shuffle just to cut and pull off the top once I put the deck back together, so let's do it. All right, so we have the situation. We have your energy, their energy, what you need to know, the current purpose, what's the point of it all, the actions from the external influence, your best course of action, and the most likely outcome for you. In the bottom of the deck, we have ripeness. Whoa, Nine of Rainbows energy. I think the rainbows energy is, if I remember correctly, the rainbows are Pentacles. That's the thing. But yeah, it looks like Nine of Pentacles. But let me see. Okay. Because I don't really remember. I ain't even gonna lie. Why didn't I write notes about this stuff in here? I should have totally wrote notes. One sec, guys. Okay. So the element of rainbows. Fire corresponds to the wands. Here we go. Clouds. Rainbows. Yes, rainbows is pentacles. And the clouds are swords. And okay, so here we go. Nine of Pentacles. Something's ripe and ready. You're single. You're doing your thing. You're ripe and ready for something here. I feel like you're ripe and ready for something here. Okay. It's time. It's time. It's time for something to happen. So in this situation, we have, completion with the world. The world is here. Completion. You finally got the missing piece of the puzzle, and it just so happens that it was right front and center on your own face. Oh, whoa, what? Okay, let's find out more about that. I'm going to look at this image some more. Okay, so now this image is looking like, let me try this. Oh, if I don't mess up everything while I'm doing this. Okay, so this image is looking to me like, it's like a memory of your childhood. It feels like, even, right? And making sense of that. A memory of your childhood, making sense of that, putting the final piece together. Something, all of a sudden, now you can see the whole picture. So, like, maybe in the past, there was some things about this experience that was affecting your life in some type of way, but you didn't understand. There was missing information. So there's some information coming in together here that's going to help you get the complete picture. Okay. So clarifying this for my handmaid. Clarifiers, what do we have? The Three of Wands and the Empress. Three of Wands and the Empress. Expecting harvest, expecting things to come together. So we have with the Empress, like the Nine of Pentacles is the minor arcana. Empress energy, okay? So with that rightness at the bottom of all of this, it's like, because it's like here, I'm hearing you've tasted the first fruits of your investment, of what you've been investing in. We have the investment card down here as well. Of what you've been investing in. You've tasted the first fruits of that. And you know that it's paying off. And with the Three of Wands and the Empress here, you're like, okay, it's showing up. The growth is showing up. The growth. Okay. What else? The Three of Cups. Ooh, union and happiness and joy. And the Ten of Pentacles. Man. Okay, the Five of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. For someone, is there this idea here that, like, okay, you are at odds about something involving, for someone, your mother, okay, and you kept waiting for your mom to come around or do something or something like that. For someone, this was an experience of, I'm just like my mother. I'm going to be just like my mother. I don't want to be like my mother. I don't want to end up just like my mother. Somebody here has been running towards mommy energy and somebody else has been running from mommy energy. Well, what had happened was, though, you had to deal with the mommy energy. Somebody took the feelings they were having about this mommy energy and did some sort of processing, did something to transmute it. So it's showing up different now than it was previously. Okay. Somebody, you've been doing the right thing, honoring your value and your worth, being loving and nurturing and kind. Okay. And in that, you're like, it brings so much happiness. Okay. There's this coming together with like-minded ones, it all working out beautifully. Purpose, alignment of purpose I'm getting. Yeah, with the world, there's a leveling up. This is like even a whole celebration going on here. The Ten of Pentacles is looking like windfalls and rewards, and everything seems like your world feels complete. Your world feels complete at this time. I see that. Your world feels complete. You've done a lot to grow things, and you knew at some point, though, too, it's like, okay, there's nothing else for me to do here. I have to just let it all come together. So, I did all I needed to on my part. I aligned my actions with what I believe in. So there's something here about how you feel about something, how you what you truly feel, and because it's like I aligned my actions with that. At some point, you had worked against that for you to now be needing to align your actions with it. At some point, you were working counterintuitively to, oh, you were going against the grain. Yeah, somebody was going against the grain here in the past. But now that's not even happening. In the current energy, you're going with the grain, smoothing things over, okay, and coming into some benefits for it in your physical world. Let's see from the feels. I see things differently now. I got it. Okay. I see things differently now. I got it. I get it. I get it. I got it. Good. Okay. I get it. I got it. Good. And that puts this Empress energy in alignment here. This is about you being, it's like all the pure positive energy you put into something, all the love and nurturing you put into something, it's trying to return to you now. I really get a strong energy of the past investments. It's now ripe. Things coming together. This is beautiful. Where things have been difficult in the past with the Five of Swords at the bottom of the deck, things were really a big challenge in the past. So let's go ahead and get our first round of trivia going. This one really wants to come out. Boy, I couldn't even get a real shuffle on that one. Just like jumped out while I was trying to shuffle. Okay. So let's see, what do we have for our first round of trivia? Up. It's the Jolly Roger. At least that's what the card says. So we got to trust it because that's what the card says, right? Because to me, that just looked like Pirates of the Caribbean, but I'm sure I'm off. And the card is right. So there's something here about what I see is not what I think it is. It's actually something else. Somebody, is that the realization that happened in the now? Okay. Yes, because I see things differently. I get it. So somebody's like, I see things differently now. I get it. So let's see what we have. True or false? The skull and crossbones flag was universally used by Caribbean pirates from the 16th to the 19th century. That's false. Most pirates designed their own flags, including symbols such as swords and hourglasses. 16 to 19. 16 is the tower, goes to 19, the sun. That's what I see here, 16th to 19th century, that's standing out. So let's see in the multiple choice, which of these pirate movies was released first? Was it Hook, Pirates of the Caribbean, or The Princess Bride? It was The Princess Bride. So there's something here about a Princess Bride energy. Okay, this is not about hooks. This is not about somebody trying to raid your loot. Whatever this experience is here is not about hooks. So I'm hearing it's not about the hook. In other words, you're not hooked into something. This isn't about a hook. Okay, this isn't about Pirates of the Caribbean. This isn't about raiding your treasures. This isn't about stealing your loot. This isn't about doing anything like that. Okay, Princess Bride. In the Princess Bride, we have rescue happening. Andre the Giant is in the Princess Bride. Andre the Giant. He died because he was so big, you know. So there's something here about, first off, somebody could be thinking along the lines of marriage in your current situation. But there's something about a giant rescuing a princess with her lover. So maybe somebody's rescuing a princess. Okay. There's also something, I'm seeing the torture chambers. There's this part where the hero gets put in the torture chamber. And maybe it's because the hero's coming out of the torture chamber now. It takes him a while to regain his senses when he comes out of that. So maybe you're in this part where you're getting taken out and you take a minute to regain your senses. Okay, let's see what else we have. Name Robert Louis Stevenson's classic pirate adventure novel. It's called Treasure Island. So in this experience with the Empress coming out here, somebody totally knows where the treasure lies, that the treasure is, that it lies with the Empress, something like that coming out in the situation. So let's look at your energy now. Your energy is showing up as, totality. That's a 5 of Wands energy. All right. I want to get the book out and see about this totality. Hold on a sec. Five of Fire, page 86. Power and... okay. So first off, 5 of Wands energy is giving me very much like training, growth training, strength training. Okay. And then in this, you see like, if they don't work together, somebody's going to fucking get hurt. Everybody has to work together. It's very perfectly timed. Okay. All things work together to complete a project, I hear. Okay, page 86. I found it. Okay, totality. Every moment there is a possibility to be total. Whatsoever you are doing, be absorbed in it so utterly that the mind thinks nothing is just there, is just present. And more, totality will be coming. And the taste of totality will make you more and more capable of being total. And try to see when you are not total. Those are the moments which have to be dropped slowly, slowly. When you are not total, whenever you are in the head, thinking, brooding, calculating, cunning, clever, you are not total. Slowly, slowly slip out of these moments. It is just an old habit. Habits die hard, but they die certainly. If one persists, they die. The commentary says, these 3 women are high in the air, playful and free, yet alert and interdependent. In a trapeze act, nobody can afford to be a little bit absent, even for a split second. And it is this quality of total attentiveness to the moment at hand that is represented here. We may feel there are too many things to do at once, but get bogged down in trying to do a bit here, a bit there, instead of taking one task at a time and getting on with it. Or perhaps we think our task is boring because we've forgotten that it's not what you do, but how you do it that matters. Developing a knack of being total in responding to whatever comes as it comes is one of the greatest gifts you can give yourself. Taking one step through life at a time, giving each step your complete attention and energy can bring a wondrous new vitality and creativity to all that you do. So, before I came, I was working on designing some more press-on nails. And I was at the studio by myself, just watching a show, listening to some videos, and then listening to some music. And then I was like, well, shit, my back is starting to get sore from sitting here. How long have I been here? I look at my phone and I'm like, oh, shit, it's about to be 1:30. I need to take my ass home and go get my shadows done. And there was this very strong awareness that I was so completely engulfed in the art that I was creating and completing that task at hand that I didn't realize how much time had passed or anything else. I was really just focused on what I was doing. And so it's that kind of energy. And the other thing that had come up for me is interdependence. It's not codependence, it's interdependent. It means you're interdependent, inter meaning within, with each other, but independent as well. So let me just look up the word interdependence and just do it that way. I'm sure their explanation will be much better than mine. So interdependence, the dependence of 2 or more people on things or things on each other. Okay. The state of being dependent upon one another, mutual dependence, interdependence of the two nations' economies, a form of symbiosis, of close mutual interdependence of two species of organisms. So there are two. So here you are being interdependent. So I want to now look up interdependent versus codependent. So you could see, hopefully they give something good. Okay. While codependency is an unequal partnership that puts one person above the other, interdependency requires both people to be able to operate autonomously. People in interdependent relationships will retain a good sense of self and purpose while still desiring closeness with the other person. Interdependent relationships. This is the kind of relationship you're truly wanting, because you want to be your own person. You want to allow the other person to be their own person, okay? But you want to work together cohesively, right? And you want everybody to show up for their important role in the experience. So let's see, clarifying this, what do we have? The Hangman. We have the Ace of Wands. We have the King of Swords. And we have the Ace of Pentacles. Wow. So here you are showing up. If you're a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, this is really strong for you, but it doesn't matter what zodiac sign. I see that you're here, and we have another flow of energy, another transmutation of energy, another manifestation here. In the first position, we had this flow of Three of Wands going to Three of Cups and vice versa. Okay. So the expecting positive things turns into positive experiences that you delight in. Here, the Ace of Wands doing new things puts you into having something new. Okay. The Hangman is a new perspective. This King of Swords is clearly knowing what needs to be done and being willing to take the action that you like, coming from a place of clarity and understanding about a situation. So from the guiding lights, what do we have about this? That thing that you once thought was impossible is about to come through and true for you. Okay. So, yeah, something big is coming in for you because you're acting interdependently and in totality. So you're doing what you need to do for yourself, yet you're respecting this situation and working together cooperatively with whatever energies these are in your life that you've been investing in that are now ripe. So let's see what your trivia message is. You have here the sunflower. I love this. Is in your position. Okay, so true or false, sunflowers are native to the Americas. That is true. Which of these statements about the sunflower is false? It grows well in shady as well as sunny locations. Its bud turned to face the sun, or some species can grow to be 25 feet tall. Well, the falsehood is that it grows well in shady as well as sunny locations. So you don't grow well in shady locations. You grow well in sunny locations. And they're talking about a vibe. So there's something here about you understanding your vibe and allowing yourself to dwell under positive energy influences. Okay. Name the state that chose the sunflower as its state flower. It's Kansas. Okay. So you and Kansas, is there some sort of link there? Okay. Kansas. For me, can sass. You can be sassy as heck sometimes. And that's okay. You can handle sass, but what we can't handle is shade. I see that. That's what I see here. As a result of being very clear and with the hangman, releasing yourself from some shady connections, from some people who like to throw shade when you're sitting up here being your beautiful sunflower self. Yeah. It gives you a fresh I'm hearing a fresh lease on life, puts you in a new energy, and it aligns you with something to come through and true for you that is beneficial and tangible. It's something in the physical that's coming through for you, okay? But you've got to work interdependently. You can't give up the sense of self, you know? Remember that this is a training that you're doing as well. A new, you're ready for a new level. So here, I'm getting like you met the challenge. You met the challenge. Now the sun. Oh, now the sun is here for you guys. If you watch the download, you know Quinta just gave me this. It's like, here's your sun, Grandma. I made this for you while Mommy was in the shower. It's yours. I'm like, oh, thank you. Another fun fact about the sunflower that I have talked about on the show before is sunflowers, when it's shady out, when it's rainy out, when the sun ain't shining, they face each other. The sunflower heads will face each other. So that's really interesting. Okay, let's look at the external who or what is on in your environment. We have the Six of Pentacles energy, Six of Rainbows. It says compromise. So there's somebody here who wants to compromise, who's willing to compromise, somebody who wants to work with you. This card always gives me a very Gemini energy because these two guys almost look like twins to me. There is something different in their hair. But here's the thing with these guys. They're different. There's something different about the way that they think, but they're willing to work together. They're able to work together. And the Six of Pentacles energy very much talks about getting what you deserve, what you work for. Okay, so let's see, clarifying this. We have the Nine of Pentacles. There you go with your independence. And the Four of Cups. And then an offer comes in. Didn't see that coming. The Six of Cups. It comes from the past, from a soulmate. Okay. And the past could be past life. And the Page of Pentacles. So there's somebody here who is thinking, okay, yeah. So there's somebody here who is willing to compromise. Okay, there's a person here who is thinking about something from their past, and if there's a way to make things work together, what didn't work in the past. Okay, so let's get some more on this. From a Handmade Oracle, it says, from the moment I saw you, my energy connected to you, love at first sight. So there's somebody who wants to work with you, and like for them, it's love at first sight type of energy. So even if this is, it doesn't matter. This could be about business even, but if it's about romantic connections, well, that's how they feel. Love at first sight. They really want to work with you. Somebody is willing to compromise here and work together to get what they deserve because there's something about you. Okay, now that could apply to you in business or spirituality or anything else as well. So let's see for our trivia, our third round of trivia. We have Australia in your environment. Australia is showing up. So, true or false? Waltzing Matilda is the national anthem of Australia. False. It is Advanced Australia Fair. So if this person is showing up as Australia, what I'm getting is this person is trying to, they want to compromise and they want to make sure and make things fair in some sort of way. And they want to advance. Okay. So which one of these cities is the capital of Australia? Is it Canberra, Sydney, or Wellington? It's Canberra. So there's something about this person, like they can bear the responsibility. They can handle what they're trying to do. They can bear it. So whatever they're dealing with, whatever their experience is on the other side of the table, in order to be able to make this compromise, they can do it. Okay. Now, name the explorer who claimed the eastern coast of Australia for Britain, naming it New South Wales. It's Captain James Cook. Which is interesting to me because we had some old parody stuff coming up in the general energy of the session. The situation, excuse me, in this situation, we had the Jolly Roger show up, okay, and it was talking about pirates, okay, so and it was talking about pirates. So, and there's Treasure Island here. Okay, so this person is the captain of the Jolly Roger in some sort of way. This is one thing I'm getting. The name James could be significant. The name Cook could be significant. Somebody is a cook. Somebody's nickname is captain. Somebody is a captain of something. Okay. I'm getting it like this person is taking the lead and trying to make a compromise here. So what you need to know. What do you need to know about this? Ooh, guilt. Guilt. Is that why somebody wants to compromise? Because they feel so guilty about something? Oh boy. Guilt. Guilt is a very resistant energy. Very, very resistant energy that will cause a lot of residual outfall in one's life if they're carrying it. So for some, it could be that guilt is what's driving a person to want to compromise with you. But let's find out more about why the Eight of Swords with guilt is showing up. Here we have the Ten of Wands, an ending. Okay, the Emperor, an Aries. Okay, what else? We have the Five of Cups. There's the regret and the guilt. Okay, and the emotional changes. And the Two of Swords is a stalemate. It's blocked. It's do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Go to jail. Apparently go straight to the jail of the guilt that you feel for what you have done for someone here. The authority has stepped in with the Emperor card here. So, wow, interesting. Well, what you need to know here, it seems like whatever you are talking about is making you mad, and I don't want to hear it. So somebody got Virgiled in this experience. Okay, what you need to know, Virgil. So there's an ending to a situation of control, of dominance. Somebody here ending a situation with their father. We now have Empress energy and Emperor energy here. For some, these are divine counterparts. Is there a divine counterpart here who is somebody's husband? Is somebody estranged? Yes. Are you feeling estranged from your husband and you're trying to make a decision if you guys are going to get back together? Okay. Your husband is feeling extremely guilty. Okay, and I feel like you don't want to hear no explanations. You don't want to hear no sorries. You're like, I didn't choose somebody to be sorry about him. So whatever the relationship status is, somebody here is in deep regret and guilt. Okay, somebody here wants to compromise now because they didn't let the love flow. They were busy being stuck in their head. Now, somebody here didn't do what they ought to do, and they're feeling stuck in their head, sitting with some guilt. Okay, they could be feeling like they're stuck in prison, something like that. Clarifying this for our fourth round of trivia, we have the UPC code or the barcode. Okay, so barcode. The barcode allows you to be scanned. So there's something there about scanned, or is it scammed? A scam. Is somebody here was a scammer and now they feel guilty because they were a scammer? What you need to know. Let's find out what you need to know. True or false? The first product ever scanned in a supermarket was chewing gum. True. It was Wrigley's Juicy Fruit. Juicy fruit. Juicy. Juicy fruit. Hey, okay. So there's something here about a juicy fruit. Multiple choice. Which one of these is true? Every product has a different code. The barcode system was invented by IBM. The first retail use was in 1952. What is true is that every product has a different code. So, a different code. There's something here about the 1952 that's standing out to me, but it's not true here. I feel like somebody's father wouldn't bless a situation that you're involved in somehow relates to this experience of completion, and somebody just don't give a damn no more, and they realize that they shouldn't have then either, and that's what they got guilty about. Okay, what does UPC stand for? Universal Product Code. Universal Product Code. What you need to know is somebody is going through big changes because they realize something about being a product of the environment with their father really influenced who they became. And they seen some things that they need to bring to an end. They're now deep in regrets because maybe they were following their father's example and it wasn't the best example because there's guilt here and they're stuck in their head about it. For someone, it's not the father that was that, but there's this emperor energy here and there's regrets because now they're blocked out and you just don't want to hear it. I feel like, okay, what's the purpose of what's happening in this experience? There's a purpose to it. The purpose is healing. The purpose is healing. I want to see from the book what this healing card represents, what tarot card it represents. One moment, please. It's the King of Water. So that's King of Cups energy, which the purpose is still healing. But for somebody, the purpose is emotional mastery here. It was part of the healing, which is required for interdependence. If you don't have emotional mastery, you might be codependent as a motherfucker instead of interdependent. In other words, allowing two people to have their own life, but yet still working well together. Okay. Let's see what we have clarifying this healing energy. We have the Ten of Swords, an ending, and the Wheel of Fortune. Whoa, a big ending, supported by the universe, pushed for by the universe. Temperance, so that somebody can learn to temper their emotions, how to alchemize energy, and then the King of Cups coming out, clarifying the King of Cups. Wow. So the purpose here was healing, and to bring a healing in that will put ones in this place of emotional mastery. And what needed to be healed was some sort of idea. Okay, some sort of idea that kept someone in this cycle. For someone, this was an idea of codependency. And you've been working towards this interdependent. To be interdependent, you have to have your independence. You cannot be interdependent if you have no independence. Interdependence requires independence. So let's go ahead and get our oracle, handmade oracle to go with this from the signature series next. Haters gonna hate. You're clearly doing something right. Now they have something to hate on. Wow. The purpose. Not getting okay, so what they just showed me was a person who gets himself caught up in a bunch of repetitive cycles because they're always worried about people pleasing. Somewhere there was this need to stop fucking people pleasing. That was necessary for interdependence as well. People pleasing keeps, not to say that you can't do things that are nice to make people happy, right? But if it's contrary to you, and if it's because they're going to hate on you, then you want to look at the unhealthiness of those behaviors. So there's a purpose here of healing yourself in emotional mastery in regards to some situation that was a big catalyst. There was a big, hard situation to accept, and you couldn't let go of it. It might have kept you angry. It might have kept you very angry, or maybe it's the other person that got kept very angry. And yeah, it's come to its end. This point of this is about ending that, letting go of those angers, letting go of these hater energies, and stop working against yourself to put somebody else first. In other words, if it's a choice for them, then it's got to be a choice for you too. Okay, even if you're helping someone or something like that. Okay, clarifying the purpose here, we have, it's a brand, Polo Ralph Lauren. Okay, let's see, true or false. Ralph Lauren was born Ralph Lifshitz. That's true. Somebody feel, So, okay. Ralph is what's coming through. You guys aren't going to believe it. So the way I got Ralph was vomit. Somebody needed to vomit twice. Okay, energetically, spiritually. There was two ideas, some sort of ideas that were keeping you from your independence, which would keep you from interdependence. Those both ideas had to go. Both of those ideas had to go. One in regards to feminine energy, one in regards to your masculine energy. That's part of the purpose for you. Which of these items of clothing was the first polo fashion item? Was it a shirt? Was it a suit? Was it a tie? It was a tie. So, purpose here, a tie. A tie. Something about a tie. Is it a connection? Is it about two people getting there together at the same time? Are we what is about two people being able to end the situation simultaneously because of having interdependent epiphany? Okay. Wow. What does Ralph Lauren collect and feature in his shows? Vintage cars. So purpose here, vintage cars. Okay. So vintage cars are pretty awesome. If they're well taken care of, they can be very valuable. But there's something here about vintage cars and trying to keep them running. Purpose here. Vintage cars and trying to keep them running. It presents a challenge too, because you get the right kind of vintage cars and there's a lot of them. Oh boy, there's some of them, they don't even make parts no more. Like, wow, it can be a real struggle. Okay. Vintage cars. Coming up in the purpose. Something else will come to me about that, I feel, but let me just keep moving on, not getting a whole lot off of this Polo Ralph Lauren card. Polo. They're saying Marco, Polo, Marco, Polo. It's like, oh shit, it's about, okay, purpose. It's about closing the distance between this and that. It seems so far away. It's so tall. It's so far. I'm so little. I can't reach it. It's that. So there's something here in the purpose of these ideas is to remove you from the idea that you can't have it. You can't be it. It's too far from you. You've been investing in something and it's coming ripe. So the purpose of something here that's going on in your life right now is that you got to understand that you can have it. You deserve it. And you've been calling it to you. And because you've been calling to you, you get it. So what actions, what you can expect in your experience from the external influence? We have abundance. That totally looks like King of Pentacles energy here. Oh yeah, it is. It's King of Pentacles. Okay. So abundance is coming in, honey. Something in your life may feel like you've had to work your ass off to get it, but it's showing up here for you in the physical. Okay. For someone, somebody's gonna show up with some abundance for you. Somehow abundance is showing up. Somebody's going to receive a gift. Somebody's going to receive an opportunity. Somebody's going to receive a contract. Somebody's going to find that they own something that they didn't know. Somebody's going to find that they have some sort of income coming their way they weren't expecting. There's something coming in that is very abundant. Okay, either way, abundance is here. That's what you need to know. Let's see what else we can gather. We have justice. Wow, Lady Justice is here. Okay, that's Libra energy. Justice is the scales being balanced, wrongs being righted. Okay, what else? The Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is emotional independence. Okay, Nine of Cups is that wish being fulfilled. What else do we have? The Knight of Cups. Okay, this is an opportunity showing up that you enjoy, that you like, something you like showing up. Okay, but the Knight of Cups is coming through first and foremost with spiritually guided. You're being spiritually guided. Yeah. And what else? It's also following that spiritual guidance. The Page of Cups, because you asked for it. So here you are. You asked for some abundance. If you asked for abundance, it's on its way. If you asked for somebody who you could trust, who could be loyal, honest, and reliable, and really follow through, then yeah, it looks like that is what's showing up. If you are looking for your relationship to become more stable, yes, somehow it's going to stabilize. If you are asking for understanding from a partner about some kind of a disagreement that you had, then it looks like that's what's showing up. It looks like whatever was wrong is being righted, okay? Because somebody here felt really guilty. So here they are, because of their guilt, they want to balance the scales. They're going to show up, and they're going to show up correct in this energy. So from the fields, what do we have? We have Pisces energy. For someone, this could have something to do with your again, I'm hearing it's an interdependent relationship, but for someone, this could have something to do with your 7th house energy. Okay, what else do we have from the guiding lights? It says, where words and feelings have not gotten the job done, physical action has become necessary. Yeah, something is coming your way. Someone is coming your way. It delivers independence, okay? It could be a long-term, steady commitment relationship. It could be an investor, an investment. It could be... it's long-term wealth and stability. You know what I'm saying? If this is not about another person, this is you having long-term wealth and stability, abundance showing up for you. I mean, there's not much we need to elaborate on that. I really don't feel like there is. Okay, so we have a car model here coming in for you, and it is Porsche. Okay. So, true or false? The first Porsche contained many parts from Volkswagen models. That is true. Ferdinand Porsche founded both Volkswagen and Porsche. Okay. Multiple choice. Which of these is not a Porsche model? The Boxer, the Carrera, or the Mondial? It's the Mondial. Okay. And what animal is depicted on the Porsche logo? It's a horse. Okay. So the horse is giving me... I'm actually seeing... I don't know if any of you ever read the Clan of the Cave Bear series from Jean Auel, but I did. And as soon as I saw the horse, it made me think of Ayla and her horse. Her and her horse have this amazing telepathic connection. And if you've ever read the books, you know that she talks about how she feels this connection with her horse. Okay, so there's something here. Somebody's Chinese zodiac sign is horse. If that's yours, abundance is showing up here for you for sure. Mondial is not a Porsche model. So I feel like it's not going to happen on Monday, or is it that it is going to happen on Monday? There could be a phone call coming in on a Monday that somebody needs to say no to, or it could be Monday you're thinking of calling somebody. Not on Monday, don't call. And for me, when I wake up in the morning, it'll be Monday. Right now, technically it's Monday, but when I wake up, it'll be Monday. All right. So for somebody, it's like, no, don't make that. Maybe somebody just needs to turn their dang phone off on Monday. All right. And there's something here about Porsche and Volkswagen having shared parts. So because they have the same owner. Interesting. So that means some Porsches, especially if they're classic vintage cars, if they're vintage cars, they can be repaired with VW parts or vice versa. That's very interesting to me. Certain parts. Okay. The first Porsche contained many parts from Volkswagen models. True. So, okay. Actions. Okay, that's it. So basically, what I see is, see, Volkswagen is not the same value. This is the freaking raise. This is what I talked about in the beginning. You ask for what you want. You could probably get twice what you ask for. You could probably get twice what you've been asking for. So, okay. Best business advice I ever had was honor your value, honor your worth, and charge accordingly. If you're not afraid to charge, they won't be afraid to pay. So, what you can expect from the other side of the table, some abundance is coming in. For someone, you're going to get a new Porsche. For someone, there is something here. It's not going to be on a Monday. Or is it on a Monday? I heard got the club going up on a Tuesday. So maybe it's going to happen on Tuesday. Maybe a phone call is going to be made on Monday, but you won't hear about it until Tuesday. The horse. This is something you've been drawing in, something or someone you've been drawing in telepathically. It is abundance. It is a wish fulfillment here. Spirit guide, you asked for it. Your spirit guide's guiding you towards it. Let's see what best course of action it is for you to take in this. We are the world. The world. We are the world. It's the Ten of Pentacles energy. And the world was the completion. The world is the situation. So Ten of Pentacles energy. Guidance for you. Ten of Pentacles. You're whole and complete. Keep staying in your whole and complete energy. Do not give up. Stay interdependent. Don't become codependent. Okay. The Ten of Pentacles is here. Take your pentacles, baby. You get it all. You get it all. This is having everything. The Chariot shows up. Okay. So interesting. Somebody gonna show up with their car. The Chariot. Okay. The Two of Wands. A decision to move forward. Okay. What else? Also, the Ten of Pentacles gives me a lot of closing out old contracts too. So let's see, the Tower, the Surprise, the Knight of Wands. Okay. Guidance for you. Somebody could be showing up, thinking about you from a distance. A surprise arrival. Someone there's a surprise arrival. Let's see, from the Guiding Lights, what do we have? Incoming, brace yourself for impact. Something or someone tries to work against you. Forewarned is forearmed. Success is foretold. So somebody could be coming in here trying to make you, oh shit. Okay, here we go. Somebody is coming in. They're going to try to make you think that they've got all this for you. They're going to come in with abundance. They're going to come in talking about abundance. But there's something here about trying to work against you, and you're being forewarned is forearmed. Okay, if that's the case, wow, what a fucking turn of events here. I didn't see that coming at all. But this is, now I do. Now I see it. Now I see it coming here. Yeah, okay, so that's why you're in this hangman position as well, because it's like, hold on, we're going to see what it is. We're going to see what's all's going on here. You are willing to work together. You're interdependent. You're choosing your own power and all of this stuff, but let's go ahead and get some more about this over here from the trivia. What do we have? The world landmark is called the Tower of Pisa. The Tower of Pisa. So, true or false? Construction on the Tower of Pisa took place over a 200-year period. That is true. Which of these best describes the lean on the Tower of Pisa? Is it 5 degrees, 10 degrees, or 20 degrees? It is 5 degrees. This is you making a change. This is about you making a change, ending some kind of contract. I see that. Okay. What was the function of the Tower of Beast? What function was the Tower of Pisa built to serve? It was built to be the bell tower of a cathedral. So I feel like you're gonna hear the ring of truth about something. Spirit gonna let you know something about to happen here. Somebody's gonna come in like they're your wish fulfillment. They're gonna come in like they're your answer to everything, bring in abundance to you. The guidance for you though is overcome these challenges and these obstacles, okay, and follow that gotta take a dump urge. And if anything or any, so you might still engage with this energy enough to find out something is working against you and drop it like a hot potato. Okay. Outcome energy. What do we have? I hear as soon as you get to growing, right? Then these energies want to come fuck with you again. So, outcome energy is postponing. Oh, you're going to have to wait. I feel like you might keep something or someone waiting because you can see that it would be working against you not to. So, Eight of Swords, stuck in the head and focused. King of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. So it's like, yeah, somebody, you're going to keep something waiting. You're going to keep something on hold. For somebody, there's a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius person, and they're in jail or in prison, whether that's in their head or in a physical jail. I have to say it. I see it. I got to say it. Okay, what else? The Sun, because of clarity. And the Six of Swords, you moving on because you see clearly. Yeah. So, yeah, I see somebody here gonna be feeling stuck as fuck. Because you're going to be moving on. You see things clearly. You got the Sun. You got clarity now. You know exactly what time it is. So you're going to act accordingly. You ain't going to fall for no bullshit. You ain't going to fall for nothing. And show me you really love me. Actions speak louder than words. I get the feel like somebody here is going to be coming in trying to tell you a bunch of stuff to get you to act based off of their words, based off of what they're telling you. Well, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm gonna to rope you in. And I feel like you're gonna be like, okay, while you're gonna, I'm gone doing what I need to do. And that's what I'm doing. Okay. Guidance. Mind your own fucking business. My business logo came up. Mind your own business. Okay. You've been investing in something. Keep focusing on that. It is time for you to do that. Okay. For our final round of trivia, what do we have clarifying this position? We have the moose. The moose. So true or false? European moose are called elk. That's true. And the moose's name is believed to come from an Algonquin word for which of these descriptions of it? It stands tall, it strips off, or it wades in water. Sorry, I was almost saying the wrong answer. What the heck? Okay, it strips off is the correct answer. Okay. So in the outcome, you're going to postpone because you're going to remove more things from your experience. You're not ready to you're in a growth phase right now. It's not time for you to start hanging decorations. You're still a little baby tree starting to come out the ground. It's not time to decorate with all these extra shit that are external to you. You're not going to add those extra adornments in right now. You're in a growth phase. Okay. What are the ends of the antlers called? They're called points. And it says an average adult male has 16 to 28 points on its antlers. So the 16, there's your tower, which is in your guidance, 28, judgment, and 20 is judgment, and 8 is the strength card. So you're going to make a power play decision. Yeah, you're going to be making a power play decision. It could cause a tower for somebody else, but I mean, it is what it is. Literally, it is what it is. You're gonna have to do what you gotta do. I want to see something about what is it about this person that means that they can't be in your experience? Because this person or this situation, because for some reason it's not a person, it's a situation. It could have to do with a boss. But let's find out. Politics, 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 politics. But this is Seven of Swords energy. So what it is about this person? Look at this fucking slimy motherfucker. Look at the face. Got a nice mask on, but look at the oh boy. This is what it is about this person, why they can't be in your energy. So you just need to know and understand that. Oh boy. Seven of Swords energy. And in this deck, like there is no way to this deck, the imagery, it's not a high vibration, low vibration energy. Sorry. It just looks very dank and uncool. Like this motherfucker think they slick. They think they are so slick. They try to create these confusions on you. So, wow. What do we got to say here? If you got when in doubt, leave it out. That's the real answer here is when in doubt, leave it out. You seem so far from it. And as soon as you start making growth and progress to getting closer to it, then this trickery energy wants to come in. Yeah, now is not the time to go adding into your life other things that you aren't part of what you're focused on investing in and what you've been focused on investing in, because you're coming into your ripe season here. Yeah, you're coming into harvest season. What the Empress talks about harvest season, you've leveled up in this. So yeah, let this contract be complete. For somebody, there's a situation here, maybe you were rejected twice before by somebody and now it's your turn, you got to reject. There's something here about you letting go of something. Okay, 5 degrees is telling me, this person could be really close to you. They're giving me the whole 6 degrees of separation between you and everybody in the world. So it's like, yeah, 5 degrees. Okay, this person 5. This person could be about, you got 5 spiritual degrees out of this situation. Oh boy. So did you go back and forth 5 times and then each time you're leveling up with another degree? Okay, so there's something here about that. Put something in comments. Let me know how you feel about this. Go get your membership. Top tier tribe investors do get personal minis available at the end of the readings, and that is ongoing. So thank you for all that you do. Thank you for supporting my life purpose in this channel and allowing me to be of service to you, okay? So with all that being said and done, facts are below the video. Check it out if you have questions. Until next time, sending you so much love and peace and happiness. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. Later, baby.